The Saints and Jets are facing off for just the 14th time since 1972. Can New York even up the series at 7 wins each? Find out right here on EA Sports.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go. It should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the New Orleans Saints. Again, everyone, with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the they'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. On second down, Kamara. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 19 carries, 119 yards, and the score.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A gain of 3, second down. Winston. And his throw is incomplete. This defense for the Jets, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
He finds his man Johnson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, 124 yards.
Well, he's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes the leading rusher.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Another good carry there for the NFL's 2nd leading rusher. And we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Wilson. He'll get this to Coleman. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal. Play fake. Winston. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
From the 27, Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. On 3rd down, Winston. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jameis to throw it. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How
about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Here's Wilson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Jameis now on first down. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. His... Now Wilson on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. To throw is Winston. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back in the 32. That's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. He lost 2, and it brings up forward. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
The rookie Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to go to work once more. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot. So they may back up further. So that one will be accepted.
Still first down. Please walk the ball. Offense. This is unbelievable.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up second down.
On second and a long way to go. Wilson looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Wilson's throw complete there to Moore. It is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, Wilson. Hard throw, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield.
First down, Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for a sack. Ashton Davis. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, and maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker. Now it's Wilson. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively, and 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Johnson on the counter, and he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't. Winston now to throw on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Quentin Williams in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Meanwhile, Winston's throw complete there to Thomas. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Looking long for Thomas. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take a good look at this.
Let's go.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Winston. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And he'll be taken down at the 18. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now it's Wilson. This is Coleman with a grab. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for New York. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Harris returning. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Let's go.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Back to Kamara for another catch. Not much there, only a yard.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ikey's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tag.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burned the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bumped. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one still... Play action. Now Wilson rolling to his left. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And finally he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse. And
touchdown, Jets. It's complete. Elijah Moore. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away. The first down throw for Winston. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give to Kamara running right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Winston. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Here's Winston. Winston into the slide, and he's got a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Winston now from the 50. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Play action now. Winston. Rolling to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Throwing, Winston. He gets this one to Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Carl Lawson, former Bengal, in on the stop. On 2nd and 9, Winston. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Play action. It's Wilson. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 45. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Here's Coleman. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Jameis now on 1st down. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Play fake. Winston. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And the Jets are going to have it here just past the 25. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well. That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back now now here on EA Sports. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 45 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And that is caught. It's Davis. Touchdown. Corey Davis. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it. The 4th quarter.
To the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps it, and Winston lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. Now Winston. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quentin Williams racking up sack number 12 for him on the... They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. On the catch, it's Crowder. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? To throw is Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Adam Trout. Now Wilson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. He takes this for 3 to the 29. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Switch out. 56 to Mark, boys. 56. Check 56.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete.
Whenever you see a...
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Winston. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big-time play there for New Orleans. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Winston. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To throw, Winston. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown, baby. Let's
3
go.
touchdown passes now.
Mike, 56, right now. 56. Watch the run. They're running it. Mike, 56. Mike, 56. Yeah, that's what I do.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
56.
Here's Wilson to throw. The 20, 10, touchdown Jets. Tevin Coleman, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets have made it a one-score game. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Winston. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On On second down, Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There's a reason the number 4 was flashing through my mind when he let that one go. 3 touchdowns already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
This is taken at about the 14. So a change of possession here on the punt. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. So here's Wilson and the Jets down by a field goal. Just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson eluding the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Wilson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short. On 2nd down now. It's Coleman, and he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Now Wilson. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Gets this to Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it. Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Throwing now is Wilson. Man open, here is Crowder. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a big play that time by the Jets. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never say never say.
Winston. The left side complete to Troutman. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Winston. That's complete to Troutman right side. And he'll get this up past the 45. It's a 1st down, but the tackle comes in bounds. Winston to throw. Over the middle to Smith. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here's Winston. And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long.
This is Smith with a grab. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19. Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Jets, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Saints, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head 2